How's everybody doing? Thanks for waiting. We cut it a little close. I said I gotta get back. So I had to go on a hunt today for hi lovelies, hi lovelies. Are we ready to turn the dial? Are we ready to go into that soul matrix? Welcome to Be Soul Light TV. My name is Felicia, as well as Liana, as well as Priestess Makana. We're here. I am helping you to claim your light. So, had to go on a hunt. Anybody tell me what this plant is? What is this? What is this root? Anybody know? Hi, lovely. Let's just put it like this. To get a pound of it now, organic-wise, it's $410. To just get it cut and sifted will cost you $200. But this is a very sacred root to anybody that's a sun dancer. And we like to burn it in lodge. Nope. Almost. Nope. 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 We burn it in lodge. And it feels good. Now, come on, somebody. It's quite expensive now. Now, I'm having a hard time trying to find mandrake. Unless I'm on the East Coast, I can come across it pretty easy. But, this is Osha root, which is also known as bear root. And it's one of those smells that when you work with it, it just smells so good. Now, because of, never heard of it. Oh my goodness. So everyone's homework assignment today is to go online. Hi, darling. Hi, darling. Go online. You have two things you have to do. You have to look it up, Osha root. O-S-H-O. Osha. I'm sorry, A on the end, excuse me. And when you look that up, you need to know what the healing properties are. Some of you are going to be like, "What?" You're going to be on it. I'm telling you, you're going to be typing in, ordering it right away when you see what it does. Then you need to look at the spiritual aspect of it and what it does. Okay? So that's everyone's homework tonight. All right. So, are you ready to turn that dial? Are you ready to turn it up? How is everybody's writing? I want you to really think about how you wrote everything out, because you're going to need to have that in your mind. As a matter of fact, let me bring mine in front of me so I don't get sidetracked. This is some good medicine coming up right now. And by the way, when I was at the park yesterday and I was telling all of you, do you see this, that mist? So when I'm looking in the camera, it wasn't showing up. But then when I went back and watched the video, it was right there. You could see it. And I said, oh, it showed up in the video. Along with all the particle, the negative ion particles that were floating through. Now on the screen, it was showing clear. But then when I watched the video, it was like kind of like this, like watery traveling waves across the screen. I was like, wow, look at that. Okay, so let's set our space. Everyone check into your beautiful, divine, sacred bubble, your sacred portal, your sacred crystal portal that you're in. I'm loving this osha root. Oh my God, it smells so good. And then when you're working with it, I like to put some Mount Shasta cedar wood on it right after. Hi, Bailey. Come on in. Oh, Bailey. Come on in. So, this is the time you really want to be in your medicine. So, I have something, I'm going to save it for after. Got two little funny things I'm going to tell you. I'll save it for after. Okay, everyone get your water, if you have your oils, if you have your mist and your sprays, please feel free to use them. I've already sent out the beautiful energy of the osha root to everyone. And we're going to set the energy of our work today. Today, we set the space of high intentions to receive and to dial in to our high intentions. We do not consent to any lower vibrational beings coming to this platform. This platform is all about those who choose to be in their divine sovereign right. If you are not coming here for that, and you are lower vibration and coming here committing harm, you are not welcome. We do not consent to your energy, and we do not consent to your entities. So take them with you and find a platform that works for you. We are Be So Light Tribe here. That's how we roll. We claim our light. And if you're going to stick around, just know we will imprint on you with love. And we'll do it. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I feel a moment of Mother Alien spaceship coming on. We'll do it in T-minus 7 seconds. That's how fast we can imprint love on you. So we'll give you T-minus 7 seconds to leave. But after that, you're ours. Anyway, with that being said, I hope everyone's ready. You guys like how I do that? I don't have time. I don't have time for the nonsense. Well, I'll imprint on your butt. Yeah, make you upgrade. There you go. You got problems in your tissues? We will help you rise. All right, take a little bit of your oil. Let's go ahead and let's connect. And breathe it in. Yes, I love it. The candles, yes. So after this, if you are working with your candles, you want to make sure you have it lit. If you're not planning to go out anywhere, today's that day you want to step into that energy. And work with that. All right, lovelies. Let's go ahead and get grounded into self and be in this space. Make sure you have water on hand. Drink your water. And keep in mind, I'm not a doctor. Blah, 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 I'm not prescribing. Blah, 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 but I am talking about the spiritual aspects of osha root. And then I'm giving you the homework assignment to research it. And you're going to be, as soon as you look it up, you're going to have a smile on your face. You're going to be like, oh, she's good. Yeah, I am. I'm good to give that info. All right. So, everyone get ready. We're going to go ahead call in, open, go up to crown, unite with the soul star. And this time we're just going to go ahead and bring our awareness to our spirit chakra, our universal chakra, and our galactic and our stargate, which is joined with source. We're just going to go all the way up. And we're just going to just have the beautiful diamond white light of source. And allow that to come down. And as it drops to the crown, it's coming down to the third eye. And hold here. Breathe in here. Exhale it out. And now bring it all the way down at the throat. Open here. Throat. Flip it. Hold here at sacred space of the divine heart. Breathe here. Move it down to the solar plexus. Breathe here. Drop it down into the sacral. Breathe here. And now drop it into the root. Breathe here. And separate the hands. Flatten the hands. Push down the energy all the way to the feet. Let it go into the earth star. And let it dip into our water star. And let it be fully charging there. Breathe. And we're just going to stay in the water star for a little bit. Just a little bit right here. Allow yourself to connect to your water star. Thank you. It's funny, as soon as I said water star, the charcoal went crazy. Breathe. And now hands are flat down, and now circle. Spin, connecting into the higher timelines, the positive timelines, the new earth timelines. Breathe. Feel that. And bring the arms up. And feeling, and we're just calling in, reminding our beautiful guardians of the East, the divine guardians of the East, the divine guardian of the South of fire, the divine guardians of the West of the waters, the divine guardians of the North of earth, to be here. And as above, so below. Breathe. Bring both hands to heart. Be present in this moment. Claim your light, claim your space, claim your sovereignty, and claim your divine birthright. Know who you are and know why you're here. Breathe. Get ready to journey. Get ready to drop down into the soul matrix. Allow yourself to just see this beautiful matrix of light. In a diamond-shaped form, right at the center of your chest, as it expands over the sacred heart space. Breathe this in. For the activation of this beautiful life force of love, dropping into that soul matrix is going to be 77, 77, 77, 00, 11. 77, 77, 77, 00, 11. Breathe that in. and move into that beautiful energy of your divine rights. 779900. Breathe that in. Anchoring in. And as you are in this beautiful soul matrix, just by you knowing that you're connected to the soul matrix, just by you saying, I am now connecting to my soul matrix. I am now connecting to my blueprint, my divine blueprint, which is my soul codes. Allow yourself to just tap into it. Now, because this is the matrix of the soul, you have a console. And that console has all these beautiful buttons on it. All these beautiful dials. And the one major dial will say Soul Matrix. It's a golden dial. Allow yourself to just turn that up. Turn it. Turn it up. And in the center of that soul matrix dial, push activate transmission. Push it in. And now a beautiful divine white screen. This crystal screen is going to come up, and allow yourself to see this beautiful crystal screen. It's all plasmic light charge. It's the liquid plasma of all the beautiful crystals flowing through this screen. It is very much alive and activated. The whole purpose of this screen is to take in your transmission, your command. And now, right on your console, there is a button that says Brighten Screen. To make the screen brighter, press that button. And that should illuminate your screen to a very beautiful white light. And now, just because you wrote everything out, you know what your wordings are, just allow yourself to take your right finger and just write Sacred Purpose on the screen. And right underneath it, write your key factors, your key points of your sacred purpose. What is your what? What is your why? Be very clear and precise with the words. Take a moment to reflect on what you have written. Write those key factors into the screen. And your left hand can be turned upwards as you're writing with your right hand, sending more energy into it. And your screen is able to take in everything that you're writing, and it's imprinting it within itself. Keep writing. Breathe. Breathe here. Exhale it out. Keep writing. And when you get to the very bottom of what you have written, and how you close it out, write that out and sign your name and your birthday. Okay, now if you look down at the panel, you will see a button that says Save to Soul Matrix. Hit that button. And now the screen has gone completely into this beautiful white and golden light. And it's sealing that. And now next to it is a button that says Light Code Activation. Hit that button. Okay, now watch your screen. You will start to see a combination of different numbers, codes, binary codes, energetic codes, light codes going through. Those are your codes. Just acknowledge them. And I want you to hit the button right below it that says Activate Transmission. Activate it. And now there's a button off to the right-hand side that's kind of a bluish button. It has Link to Higher Timeline, positive timeline. Hit that button. And now hit the button off to the far right-hand side that says Save. Save it. And now the screen is saving the information. And now underneath the Save button, coming back over towards the left, is a green button. And that green button is all about Divinely Align. Hit that button. And out from that Divinely Align is going to be this beautiful emerald cord of light that's coming straight out of the screen that is running a signature match with you right now. It's scanning you. Allow the scan to come up. Allow the scan to go down. It is interfacing with you. And just breathe. Allow this to read into you. Sending in its highest signature of healing and anchoring in. And as this beautiful emerald green of light anchors in, you see it immediately turning to a sapphire blue. And now is anchoring into the Stargate and into your holiness of yourself, running that energy. And just allow the beautiful color of that sapphire blue to just scan and imprint with you and all of its divineness. Breathe that in. And now the scan has gone all the way up and has gone back inside of the screen. And now I just need you to look down at the panel and hit this beautiful silver button that says Save to Soul Matrix. Hit that. Take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale it out. And once again, over to the right side, the button that says Activate Transmission, hit that button. And release. And just breathe. And now the screen is completely crystal white as it is now becoming very dimensional, and it is allowing itself to come out and expand and drop down, and it's mirroring you. Stay with it, stay in the presence of this. And now underneath the dial that you first turned, there's a little dial. And that little dial means to fine-tune alignment. Turn that dial. Turn it all the way up. We're going to take it 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. As above, so below, divine alignment. Okay, now that dial is turned up. Go over to your right side and hit the button save again. Save it. And now just watch the screen recharge itself, and it's just going to be fluttering light as it just goes up and down and expands in front of you. Now there's another button off to the left side. And off to the left side, this button is the beloved avatar. Hit that button. And immediately you see a beautiful image of your higher self. It looks exactly like you. It smiles just like you do. It laughs just like you do. It is the higher avatar of you, the higher self. And right now in this moment, just recognize and just look at the higher self and allow the higher self to show you what is waiting for you, what you are now tapping into and divinely aligning with. And all you need to do is just ask the higher self, the avatar of you, to show you. And as the avatar opens up the screen and shows you the vision of what you are now tapping into, the avatar of you, the beloved self, is already connected to it. The avatar, the beloved self, the higher you, the divine you, is giving you permission to match the energy. Matching the energy without judgment, without limitations. But you're matching the energy with your divine sacred heart, with your worthiness, your belief of self, your trust of self. And as the vibration sound moves higher, the beloved self shows you a deeper picture of all to come for you. If this is the timeline that feels good to you, and you agree with the images and the feelings, the loving feelings that's coming from your divine avatar, your beloved self, your higher self, there is a button that you will hit that says, yes, agree. Hit that button. If this is not an image that you feel comfortable with, hit the button that says, please clarify. And in the please clarify button, the higher self will go into a deeper form of self and align with you on a deeper self. And allow yourself to line up with that. And at this point in time, if there's questions that you have, ask the higher self. And also ask the higher self, I would like to accelerate this alignment on a positive timeline. And by you acknowledging and saying, I would like to accelerate this on the higher timeline, You are in agreement with the divine alignment of your higher self. And right at the bottom of Save button, off to the right, it says Divinely Align. Accelerate. Hit that button. And now watch the avatar become this brilliant diamond white light, a crystalline being of higher consciousness which represents you, that you are now connected to through your soul matrix. You are not separated from it. And this allows you to completely anchor into the higher timeline, the divine alignment. Breathe that in. Breathe. Now blow out all the air and breathe in deep, 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 deep breath. Hold the breath. Exhale it out. Feel that alignment. Now on your panel, there's a button that says Divinely Align All Systems of the Body. Hit that button. That's going to reset everything in your body. So everything is aligned. And below that button is another button that says Amplify Auric Field. Hit that button. Now you're going to feel the vibration and frequency of your auric field moving at a faster rate. And allow that vibration to move through your etheric body, your subtle body cell, as it stretches out and expands through the bioplasmic field of self. It's recentering through the mental body, the emotional body, the physical body, and the spiritual body. Being fully activated, divinely aligned, accelerated, amplified, anchored into the soul matrix. Underneath that button is a special button, and it says Permission. Hit Permission button, and on the screen now in front of you, you will see right there over the head of your beautiful avatar the words Allow. And now your sacred avatar, your beloved self, looks at you and nods the head. And all you have to do in agreement with that is say yes. And allow that screen energy to just bring you back to center as your avatar moves back into the plasmic field and expands into the brilliant light that it is, into its all divine source light. And as it moves into that, it sweeps up the entire screen of the plasmic light and brings it into a brilliant orb of light right above you, vibrating and moving in a beautiful spiral. And it's allowing that energy to accelerate. And as it accelerates, it drops down completely over you, bringing in this beautiful divine life force energy, supercharged, communicating with all of your divine cells of your body, down into the DNA, renewing the structures, talking to the divine RNA, speaking to the divine energy of the mitochondria, stepping into the protons and then electrons, into the neutrons, into the nucleus, into the atom, into all the molecules within the physical body, supercharging you up. Feel that energy as it rises and races straight down the center of the spine, communicating with all the neurons, the synapses, bringing everything into the nervous system, moving through the spinal fluid as it drops down, communicating with all parts of the body. And just allow that energy to flow as it drops all the way down to your toes, back down into the water, that beautiful water star. And allow that water star to just spiral underneath your earth star as it moves up through the earth stars and comes fully once again, all the way up through the body, all the way up through the heart, all the way up through the crown, into your beautiful stargate of divine source, the unity of that, and becomes the crystalline light. Breathe here. Inhale this activation. Inhale, exhale. And know that the blueprint and the manifestation body is allowing this energy to flow completely back down into you, imprinting all of this beautiful sacred energy print upon you and divinely aligning you with your sacred purpose. Breathe and be in a space of knowing. Be in the space of knowing. Be in the space of knowing it is done. Mean what you say. Take the actions and walk it. You are medicine. You are the consciousness of your sacred purpose. You will activate this. And the final piece on your beautiful panel is save all transmissions of the divine. Hit that button. And now the anchoring is complete. Feel that energy as it settles in. Breathe it in as a beautiful rainbow array of plasmic light that is supercharged being received from Polaris, our new Earth star. Feel that charging and that anchoring. Feel the clarity, your divine clarity, sharpen. Feel the knowingness sharpen. Breathe that in. And when you are ready, place both hands across right at the sacred heart. And say, it is done, it is done. I am divinely aligned. I have my sacred purpose, and I'm always divinely guided. I am never alone. I am the miracle that carries the divine magic within me. I am my sacred purpose. Breathe that in. And when you are ready, bring awareness to your hands, to your feet, and slowly and gently open your eyes. And breathe. And drink some water. So if you felt a little sleepy, that means you went really deep. And that's fine. And we like to just give thanks to the beautiful crystalline light, beautiful spiral light, and the rainbow light. Thank you so much for this healing. We send you back to the cosmos, back to the 12th. Thank you so much for this divine connection. Thank you, thank you. Always give your thanks, and then allow yourself to come back into your space. If you feel kind of spacey, you take your left hand, place it at the top. Take your right hand, place it at your lower back, and take a breath. Exhale, hold the breath. Breathe it out slowly. And as you're breathing it out slowly, remove both the hands away. And then bring the hands back to sacred space, back to heart, and be present. And know that your auric field is sealed. No holes, no tears. We want our auric field to always be crystalline. So it's beautiful. It radiates that divine love energy. Okay? Okay. So how many of you were able to feel that connection, pushing the buttons, seeing your interaction with your divine self-image? Because that shows that union. It's to really hone into you knowing that you're connected to your higher self. And it's one of those beautiful type of work I like to do with people too. Really introduce you back into yourself. Yes, 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 yes. To be able to go back into yourself. And this is a great time. On our next one, we're going to do what is called the gathering. And we've only done it one time, and I can't remember if it was the last time, but this one will do the gathering, where you pull your energy back from places that do not deserve to have your energy. Okay? So we will be doing the gathering. And that brings in your energy field and makes it that much stronger. Because sometimes our energy leaks out and hangs out with the wrong people, and the job energy is tapped into you, and all the social media stuff is tapped into you. And sometimes you just have to say, enough! And cut that. It was a little workout for my arms keeping up, but enjoyed it. Okay, yes. But anytime when your arms get tired, you can always just relax them. And keep them in a low position when we're doing panel work so that you're not working yourself so hard. So this, everyone gets to sit with this and be in that energy all day today. Your homework assignment is going to be that. So now we're going to look at questions today. If you are doing your journal writing and staying in contact, so you want to make sure with your work of what you wrote down and wherever you placed it, you're saying and activating the transmission of it in the morning and saying and activating the transmission right before you go to sleep at night. Okay? So you're getting that dual connection, and it's reinforcing what you put your attention on expands and comes to you. And right now, you're putting your clarity attention on what you have written. And you are aligning with that and speaking your divineness imprint into that. And when you're speaking it into the air, and if it's in the bathroom area where I keep mine, I'm looking in the mirror and I'm talking and I'm looking up and I'm communicating. So I'm using the force of air, the image of self, and then I'm looking at what I wrote. Okay? So your divine writing of what you wrote is activated. And when you're speaking it, you're imprinting it so it has no choice but to go to that positive divine timeline in line with you. We're only on day 3. But in the 21 days, because that 2 and that 1 makes that 3, we are creating that trinity, that 3-level creation. Okay? You are the creator. You are that. You're nothing less than that. And this is what this is all about, is to get you to jump into that space and flip it. To jump out of where the reality of whatever you've been dealing with is no longer what you want to deal with. So in the formula of A, B equals C. Now, I've shared this many times, and I've never forgot it, and I've used it for a lot of different things in my life because it just pans out. If A is your problem or your situation, what does B have to be in order for you to get C? What are you willing to put into B, in that B space, to get your C? So it will equal your C, your clarity, your outcome. What does it have to be? What is your A you're dealing with? What are you willing to do in B to get your C? And I like to call the C the divine creator alignment, or the divine creator solution to what your A and B was. Okay? That's how deep that rolls. So we're going to look at messages for today, and then I'm going to close out and share a couple of funny little stories with you that's going to have you laughing. And I love you, Mom. I love you. I got to say that because I'm going to use her story. I love you. And I just want to send a beautiful light of love to my friend who's on the other side. Today would have been her birthday. So today we're celebrating in remembrance of her. One of her things she liked to eat was pizza. So we got a little pizza. Okay, the unshakable is, don't run from the darkness. Embrace your shadow side. What aspects of yourself have you been afraid to look at or address? Number 28. Enlightenment is our message from the beautiful energy of the light. And that's a number 43, which is awesome. And the question here is, accept and receive. Accept and receive. And that's a number 24, accept and receive. So let's see what that question is. Here we are. Pay attention to these questions. This is what you want to think about today. Accept and receive. Learning to accept love and praise, accepting your worth in order to bring prosperity into your life, accepting where you are today with a fierce knowing that things are improving. Here is the question. What do you need to receive more of in your life? What do you need to receive more of in your life? Are you allowing others to help you? How easy is it for you to reach out and to ask for help, for a helping hand? What type of person would you love to meet today? And how could they help you on your journey? Now, keep in mind, this doesn't have to be the the journey of physically with a human being, an actual human being. This can be with your divine team. But here's the thing. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you have not had that meeting with your divine team to make sure everybody has healed, everyone is on your side to help guide you on your journey, to help flip the coin of light to change things and set it right. Okay? And that's what you learn in the movie Winter's Tale, about that coin flipping and the guides. If you have not seen that movie yet, I highly suggest you see that. And that is going to, if you haven't seen it yet, that movie alone will make you sit back and say, holy crap. Jeez. Because that's exactly what we are all doing with that sacred purpose and that mission of self. Okay, so I'm going to tell this story. This one is just hilarious. And we're going to close it out with this. And it's going to make you think sometimes. So my mom and dad go to bed. And this was like, I want to say about 5 or 6 years ago. And I remember when my mom told me about it, I laughed so hard, I almost peed on myself because it was so funny. And they both go to bed. In the hallway is a night light that lights up the hallway. So when they close their door halfway, you can see a little light. So if they have to get up or something, they can see the door. And then in the bathroom is a little night light. Okay, but they'll close the door a little bit so you can see. So everything is not total dark. There's a little bit of light so they can see. Okay, my parents, they're up in age and they like to be safe. So my parents lay down, they go to sleep. And somewhere along the line, my mom wakes up in the middle of the night. And it's complete darkness. No light, no nothing. It's just super dark. And in her mind, she is now thinking that she has crossed over in her sleep. And all these things go through her mind, and she's saying, oh God, I crossed over. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to my children. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to my husband. Oh my God, it's so quiet. It's so dark though. There's no light. Where am I? Oh, it must have just happened. Oh my God. I'm so upset. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. And so she starts to say, I love you, hubby. I'll miss you. I will miss you. And she's saying it out loud. And all of a sudden, my dad's voice comes out and says, what the hell's wrong with you? The power has been out for an hour. We lost power. That's why it's so dark. It's dark because we lost power. The power went out. And so she sits up and she goes, I can hear you. Yes, I'm laying right here next to you. So he reaches out and touches her. She goes, oh, I just thought for sure I crossed over in the middle of the night. I thought it was complete darkness. I didn't know where I was. I laughed so hard. When she told me, I couldn't stop laughing. I laughed so hard. And it was just the way she said it. And sometimes we have to find that time to laugh at it. We have to find that time to laugh at ourselves. You know, my mom simply thought she crossed over and she even said, wow, I didn't even feel any pain. Nothing hurt. This was easy. And my dad's voice comes out of nowhere. The power went out. Now we go. So it's just in those moments when you are in those places in life, it starts to feel kind of funny. So last night I did some work on my bed. I reset and calibrated the bed, and I'm playing around with a new pattern, and I love it. It was wonderful. I felt very grounded, and the energy was perfect. The codes were perfect. I felt the waving through the bed, and I said, perfect, got it. I got the activation, got the codes, I know how to set it up. You don't set it up right, you're not going to feel it. So I was like, okay, got it. So I'm laying there, and I'm like, gosh, I just have all this energy. It's 11 o'clock at night. What is wrong with me? And I start going through life and all this stuff, and it's going on 12 o'clock, and I'm not asleep yet. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then I hear, you forgot to take your melatonin. You know, you need that nowadays so you can just rest. And I sit up and I go, damn it, forgot my melatonin. I take my drops and I lay back down. And then I feel myself going into that space and I go, now that's what I'm talking about. Shut that mind off so you can go to sleep. We have so much going on in ourselves and then in everything that we're doing. We're just, sometimes when you lay down to go to sleep, you're like, let me just rest. Let me stop being in motion. Let me just be. Hello, 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 Martin. Welcome to Be So Light. So I want each and every one of you today to really do your homework assignment about the Osha root. I burned some of it. And when we're in lodge and when I have opportunities to pour water, I love to take that and sprinkle it on the stones before I hit the water on top of it and let the spirit of that plant come out into the whole lodge, and everyone gets to breathe that in. And it's just that medicine that allows you, it's a sweet, beautiful, strengthening smell. It's that kind of spirit smell from a plant that makes you go, and it just creates this sacred space all around you. Okay, that's what Osha root is. Better known, also known as bear root. Okay. All right. So everyone, I want you to enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you for sure tomorrow. Tomorrow we will step into the gathering. Okay, the gathering of our light. If there's bits and pieces of yourself somewhere, we're going to bring that back in and strengthen that. But this is a time I also want you to send out wherever pieces of yourself might be at. If it's from a job, an old relationship, we're going to go through some clearing work so that that energy can be cleaned up. Because sometimes what happens, you have energies that might be fractured parts of you that kind of are drifted out in places. And you're wondering why, gosh, I kind of feel like there's pieces of me missing. I feel like I'm not all the way here. Well, we're just going to call back those pieces, because now you have a safe container of this energy that's all Christine, that's activated today in all of its transmissions. And now when you call those pieces of you back, they have no choice to come back and fully upgrade into the energy that you just set into place. You see how that works? Okay. So when this is all supercharged up and you bring those pieces back in, they now match and have to move up into those frequencies. So then you start to feel more of your divine self, not so feeling scattered. Okay. So just an FYI, the frequency and some of the energies have been turned up, and you will hear that that. So last night when I was laying down and I'm hearing that, then I heard this weird high-pitched sound come in. And I said, "You're not divine. I don't consent to you." And I heard it go, and it left. It went away. And it's the same thing if you're out. This might sound weird, but if you're out and you're camping or you're out and about at a game or something and mosquitoes are all around you, just simply go, "I am a divine sovereign being. You are infiltrating my space. I do not consent to you. Leave." And watch how your frequency changes and they won't like it. They'll move. Okay? Try it. Try it out. Because now it's all about how you're using this. You're commanding things. You're speaking as your true divine self. Get used to it, because it's about to be a lot of fun. And you get to watch things manifest like that because you're using this. You're speaking it. But here's the trick. You have to show up like your vibration. You have to be that. You have to mean what you say and walk what you say. You can't come over here and say, "I want to do this and I'm going to do this," and then you show up over here half butt. Don't do it right. You callywag. No. It's got to be a match. Mean what you say. Walk what you say. Be divine. All right. All right, lovely. Say it with me. I am divinely aligned. I am divinely awake. I am divinely free. I am divinely seen. I am divinely heard. And I am divinely loved. Be so light. Like and subscribe. Welcome all newcomers to be here in our tribe. Thank you for being here. I hope you come again. We are all about claiming our light. And right now, if you have just joined us, we are all about staying true to our sacred purpose, which is a 21-day adventure together. So to anchor in and rededicate your energy on a higher timeline with a higher purpose. That's what we're doing. And we rock this. That's how this happens. So lovelies, I must go now and partake in being in a loving energy of everything else and studying and researching things like I always do. But be good to yourselves. Much love to all of you. And I will see you tomorrow at the gathering. We will gather and we will be solid. Going to check out the route. Yes, absolutely. The movie, if you haven't seen it yet, is Winter's Tale. That's a good one. That's a really good one. That movie will take you on a journey, and it is right in divine alignment of everything that we're doing, why we're doing it. All right, lovely. Big bada boom. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.